Morning, all of the students. So in the last lecture, I discussed the design, that is CMOS inverter, and I also discussed what is the transient analysis. So in case of transient analysis, you apply some patterns in the input node, and accordingly your input pattern, you check your output. So you know very well, we go in the analysis part. So this is the option, so many options are there, and here one option is a transient. So here you put some time, this is a starting time, and here this is a end time. So here the end time is 500 nanosecond. Then you click on OK and run. Okay, so now here if you click on this waveform is open. So here what is the significance of this waveform? Actually this waveform is a simulation. This is your simulation waveform. So you just understand here, in case of inverter, if your input signal is zero level, but your output signal is high, your output signal is 1. So in the next pulse, if the input signal is high, what is your output? Your output is 0. Output is 0. So in the next pulse, your input is 0, 0, continuous 0, 0. So your output is continuous 1, 1. So this is a time frame. This is your time frame. You change the time from 0 nanosecond to 500 nanosecond. You have already fixed in your window in the starting. That means your simulation is only on this time frame. Okay, so now today I am trying to discuss one more analysis, that is a DC analysis. So actually the DC analysis is also a simulation. So in this simulation you put some output versus input. So if your input is changed, what is your output? This is not a time frame. Okay, so here you perform practically. Today I will discuss what are the important steps are required to perform the DC analysis. So transient analysis you know very well. Today I am trying to discuss the DC analysis. So the process is very simple. This is whole design. This is your CMOS inverter. First you click on the end simulation, because this whole circuit's on the simulation mode. You just stop the simulation, and here some change are required. I will tell you all the steps. Now here this time in case of DC analysis, you require some DC signal here. But here this signal is a pattern. This is your pattern. The pattern is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now we change this input signal in the form of DC signal. So it is very easy, because today I have discussed the DC analysis. So you go in the library. In this left side, this is a menu, this is a library, and after that you click on the generic, you click on this source lib. So many options are there, but my requirement is a DC signal. I apply the input is a DC pulse, DC signal. So you click on this and put here. Okay, so now my DC signals are available. So the magnitude here, the peak to peak voltage is 1 volt. Now you change this also. This change is also possible. You just click on right click and edit object. So now suppose that my input DC signal is a 5 volt. So this is a DC simulation circuit. Okay. So again here required analysis. So analysis means in the simulation form. So you click on the simulation. Now this window is on the simulation mode. You do not change anything here. Everything is fixed. Here so many options are there. That is one option, that is analysis. You click on this folder analysis. In this analysis part there is an option. This option is a DC. So today I have discuss the DC analysis. So you just click on this button. You just click on this button. This is a DC. DC is a DC simulation, DC analysis. Okay, so after that, here you require variation. Your input signal is vary. So what is your input signal? Your input signal is only one. Where is your input signal? This is your input signal. Input signal is a DC signal. So I click on, I select here, this is my source, and you browse here in this circuit. Here is your DC supply. My input signal is this DC. So this red color, you just click on this one, then automatically this voltage has come here, because this voltage is V1. Okay, so this voltage is V1, so this is automatically come here. Okay, so the next step is, what is the variation of the input voltage? So now what I have set here in this window, my input signal is starting input voltage is 0, and the stop voltage means the higher voltage is 5 volt. So 0 to 5 volt, there is some steps are there in 0 to 5 volt. So what are the steps? I put here 1. So first 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. So these are the stepwise allocation of from 0 to 5 volt. Okay, so I allocate here 0 to 5 volt into 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. Okay, so these are the numerical values you put here. So again you click on OK and run. Okay, so now here the simulator is a ILDO. So you check here, this ILDO simulator is running. The simulation is going on. So now the ILDO has simulate your design. The ILDO is a simulator. They given the waveform in some another software. Okay, you just wait for the simulation, and here after some times the simulations are stopped after 11 seconds. Now my simulation is complete. But now we require waveforms. Where is my waveform, or where is my simulation or DC simulation results? So here the observation is in the right side, there is an option view waves. So this is option, you just see here, this is the option view waves. Okay, so this is the option here, view waves. You just click on plot latest waves. Plot latest waves. Okay, so here this window is open. Okay, so just you click on this window. So this is a plotting only. Here you observe that this is a view waves. View wave means you plot the waveform. Whatever your input signal, you plot the waveform in this simulator. This simulator is a EZ wave. Okay, so just you this actually the simulation means the client is connected to the server. Again there is a some time is required. Okay, some time is required. So okay, so we wait for some times, and after that you see your waveforms are visible in the EZ waves. EZ is a simulator. In the simulator you check your waveforms, or you say that this is my DC simulation. Okay, so I think we click on this view waves and plot latest waves. So in the background it is simulation is going on. Okay, so based on your connectivity, if the connectivity is good, your simulation is fast. Okay, so now okay, this is going on. So now we plot latest waves. So just I discuss what I have discussed here in this DC analysis. So in the DC analysis is the here you require one DC signal. So if the DC signal is available, then you check the output with respect to the input voltage. If your input voltage is vary, accordingly your input voltage, what is the actual output? Okay, so that is analyzed by the that is analyzed by your okay, so that is analyzed by the waveform. Okay, so in the transient analysis you study the timing frame, your time frame is required, but here time is not there. In your x-axis your input signal is vary, so I already fixed this value. This is from 0 to 5 volt, so this value is vary from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 or 4 to 5. So accordingly to the variation of the input voltage, what is your output? That is your DC simulation. So everything simulation, all the simulations is possible. Okay, so this is a whole circuit. I think you understand what is the difference between transient analysis and the DC analysis. So in the transient analysis you require the input time